kind of thrown a lot of those things in the balance.
Funding is what is required, and understanding from the council.
We only found out about the auction kind of by accident, if anything. Myself and another colleague went to a council meeting, just were told to attend a council meeting, so we went and didn't announce our presence, and found out that this building was along a list of buildings that the council's planning to basically sell. And then what our sisters tell us is an asset stripping exercise.
With the baby due imminently, Yasmin packs her case for hospital, with Armani and Ruqayya helping.
Another issue is the increase in disobedience towards parents. This is another sign of the Day of Judgment. Another sign is that the adornment of mosques will become proliferant. Now, you'll find a lot of the Salaf mosques, they tend to have minimal adornment, but you'll find that other masjids, they have a huge amount of adornment. That's not a source of criticism necessarily, but it's a sign of the Day of Judgment. It doesn't mean that it's forbidden necessarily or that it's recommended, but it's a sign that this would happen as time comes towards the end.
As well as teaching the minor signs, Islamic lessons on Saturdays cover a wide range of subjects.
95% of the kids study in normal schools. We try to teach them to manners, also to try and teach them to be close to the students, maybe call some of the students towards Islam. Also, we advise them to tell their fellow students to pick up a book and read about Islam. A lot of them are approached by some of the extremists. So we try to also give them an Islamic perspective, not just what the media thinks about the extremists and that, but also what the Muslims, the mainstream Muslims, that's us, what we think of them and how their views, and we go deeply into their views, we study their views to actually explain these views and how invalid they are using Islamic proof.
Now, as far as the major signs are concerned, these are yet to come, and they're going to be very obvious signs that nobody's going to be able to deny. The first major sign the Muslim belief will come is going to be the coming of the Mahdi. He is somebody who's going to unite the Muslims, as we are disunited now, unite them under the banner of Islam. The second major sign will be the coming of the Dajjal, or the Antichrist, as he's maybe known in Christian or Jewish scripture. He will be a young man and he will claim divinity. He will claim that he is God, and he will have the power to perform miracles, and many people will follow him. The next major sign will be that Prophet Isa, or Prophet Jesus, the son of Mary, will come to earth. But he will be the one who actually kills the Dajjal, the Antichrist, with a spear, and we understand that that will happen in Palestine. After that event happens, we believe that there will be two disbelieving tribes called Gog and Magog, who will appear in the earth. They will be released by Allah, and they will destroy the earth, and the Muslims will be told to back off into one community. And at some point shortly thereafter, Allah will send what they described as worms, who will destroy the two tribes of Gog and Magog. One of the last signs will be the rising of the sun from the west rather than the east. And after that point, we are told that it will be too late for anyone at that stage to then say, I believe in Allah. After that, we understand the beast will come, and he will mark the believers with a mark and mark the disbelievers with a sign. And thereafter, we understand that the earth at some point will be destroyed and the Day of Judgment will commence. I look forward to it, but it may not be in my generation, it may be in my children's generation. If not, it could be in their children's generation. We can't say for sure, we don't have a time scale.
I think it's a girl.
Do you?
Why? It's a tiny head. It's just like, there's a baby in the house now.
Coming up, Latifa waits for a call. It's after sunset. Hussein, Sidi Mohammed and friends have gone out for a meal. It's nearing the end of Ramadan, when Muslims spend more and more time in prayer.
Hopefully after this we're going to go to the mosque and pray the night prayer. As today is the first odd night of the last 10 days of Ramadan, which is an excellent day, excellent night for us as well.
There is what we call itikaf, and itikaf is like a person coming to the masjid and you remain
within the masjid within those last 10 nights.
You don't come out and go to work or anything like that. You actually just stay there, read Quran, pray all day and night. And some people stay there for a day or two, or some people manage to stay all of 10 days. Some women manage to go as well. I think it's really a matter of the house and the children. If you've got people to look after the children, or your husband will look after them and you go, that does happen as well.
I don't go to the mosque myself, so I pray at home. And we stay up most of the night just praying, reciting Quran and asking Allah for whatever we want, really. And this 10 days we spend more time in our worship than we would do for the rest of even though the whole of the Ramadan is extremely important for your worship, because everything is multiplied, you get more reward for everything that you do during this month. And especially the last 10 days.
We're just getting our energy up, fueling up, so we can survive the night. Right up to dawn, hopefully, inshallah.
And also in those last 10 nights is what we call, in those 10 nights, one of those nights, more so the odd ones, is what we call Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, where in this particular night is when the Quran was first revealed.
If you are up in that night praying, making dua, whatever it is,